Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So as you probably know, a few things are gradually getting back to normal, like we're going back to school in September and a few clothing stores and other stores have started to reopen. Hooray! But we also have to remember to be grateful and thankful that we're all alive and well, and remember that this whole time we've been having faith and hoping that things will get better. We can see that they are. So today I am going to review the Children's Bible. So you can get this wonderful Children's Bible off Amazon for £20 only, and this wonderful Children's Bible explains the Old and New Testament stories for kids more easily. So I will flip through the pages so you can see the lovely illustrations that they put there, even maps, and sometimes on the sides they will show you pictures of historical objects and tell you about them and things that they used to do or use in those times. And we're now going to read you the back of this Bible so you have more of an idea what's inside. A beautifully illustrated retelling of the Bible through more than 130 favourite stories. Shares the immortal tales of the Old and New Testaments with a poetry and spirit that echoes the original scriptures. Brings the Holy Land and its people to life through amazing illustrations, paintings, photographs, maps, and historical objects. The perfect keepsake for every child to treasure. So there's also a little kids version right here, and this little kids version is so great for little kids because they also have a case for them to keep it safe in, and it explains one story on just one page only, and this is also off Amazon for just £13. So in this children's Bible there are many stories that explain having faith in God. For example, Moses and the Red Sea, Daniel and the lion's den, or even Joseph. But the story we're going to be focusing on today is Abraham's sacrifice. So you can go on YouTube and type in Abraham's sacrifice, but I'm going to briefly tell you the story now. So this story takes place when Abraham and his wife Sarah are really old and they haven't had many children for many years. So when God finally gives them a child, they are overjoyed and they love their son dearly. But one day, God decides to test Abraham and his faith in him. So one night, a few years later, God goes to Abraham and says, "Abraham, I want you to take your son to a mountain which I will lead you to. And I want you to give your son as a burnt sacrifice to me." So Abraham was really confused at what God had said because he knows that God knows he loves his son dearly. But the thought of disobeying God never crossed his mind, and he can't disobey God because he has total faith in him, and God is the one that gave him his child. So the next day, Abraham and his son Isaac, 2 servants and a donkey go to the mountain which God leads them to. And at this time, Abraham is so upset because he can't bear the thought of killing his own son with a knife. So as he arranged the altar, he is crying. And when he puts the wood on top, he ties his son's hand together and lays him on top of the altar. And just as he's about to plunge a knife into his son's heart, an angel appears and says, Stop in the name of the Lord. You shall not harm your son." And God has seen that you have faith in him and that you have obeyed his command. So instead, God gave them a lamb to sacrifice as a burnt offering to him, and Isaac was not killed. So when you obey, good things will come your way. So as you can see in the story, Abraham did not disobey God, and the whole time he had total faith, and he did not question God even once. And as you can see, Abraham loves God more than anyone else. So it's a good thing that he even got to keep his son Isaac, and Isaac was not hurt. So make sure you subscribe, like, and share this video with others. Make sure you always stay positive, obey your parents and God. Bye everyone.